Hello and welcome to our channel, you gorgeous folk. Today I'm going to continue on the Jesus theme, chatting with Jesus, because I asked them some more questions. I wanted to know if Jesus was real, okay? And I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So remember, the self-forgiveness course, it's going to be lovely. It's going to leave you in a better place on the 11th or 12th of November. Please let me know if you want to attend by sending me an email. Okay, it's donation only, so it's whatever you can afford. Okay, and remember that if you want a t-shirt, Vicky's email is there for you to get your Peaceful Rebellion t-shirt. So listen, I was continuing this conversation with the Jesus energy because I wanted to know stuff. And I asked them this question: are you Jesus? Right? Whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. And they said no. Straight away, no. And they said, and these are their words, we are the Jesus energy cut out of the Jesus template. Right? Whatever that means. Cut out of the template. They said that we are a specific energy field, but it's the template that we know as Jesus. So I said, okay, well, tell me then, did Jesus exist? And they said, yes, Jesus did exist, but not on this timeline. Okay, remember the emissaries were talking about this timeline isn't as long as you might imagine. It's just it's a segment of a big circular thing, but it's a segment. So within our timeline, the Jesus didn't exist, but he did exist on another timeline, and maybe on others, on multiple timelines, who knows. And they said that the Jesus energy, their energy, is very real and very present, and it's working with us at the moment. So I said to them, okay, if that's the case, what's all of this business with the devil then? You know, the devil is everywhere. I don't know, did you get a chance to see the backdrop? I mean, they were using these like Project Bluebeam with the U2 concert, the recent one, and somebody did an analysis of it, and they were flashing what I used to know as a blipverts, which is this subliminal flashing. They were flashing stuff so quickly that the conscious mind could not process it. But of course, the unconscious mind, moving into the hypnosis world, the unconscious mind takes everything in. The body is receiving trillions of bits of information. And what it does, it filters them all down. But all of that information is going in. Where the hell it gets stored, I don't know. We must have tremendous capacity in our brain. So what happens is, if you flash things at a certain speed, your conscious mind can't see them, but your unconscious mind sees a lot. So what did they do in the YouTube concert? Well, they were flashing all kinds of horrible words, horrible images. But there was and what they were doing was, because as the guy rightly said, one little flash doesn't do it. But bloody hell, if you repeat it, lots of repetition, and the repetition was over and over and over again, 666. And it was just everything. It was talking about sexuality. It was talking, like statements about you know nothing. Love the television. That went on and on, over and over and over. So I said to them, what about the devil then? Because he's there, isn't he? And they said yes. The devil knows that there's limited time. And by the way, when I say the devil, I'm only talking about the concept. I don't know what that means, okay? I'm not trying to say that the devil's, this. However, they seem to like that image, don't they? And they said that the devil knows that it has limited time. And so before, what it used to be a sniper. And it used to be in the bushes. So it would snipe, but it would hide in the bushes, just as all good snipers do. But they said now, knowing the situation and knowing that there's limited time, the devil's come out of the bushes now, and it's moved into the battlefield. It's moved into the battlefield in open ground. And so they said it's got nothing to hide now. This is an open battle between good and evil. And I don't think that we could really deny that, because that is exactly what we see now. It's overt, it's rude, it's in your face. And it's not just in your face, but it's being sold as something very good. And that's why we're in this situation where people are having to decide on which side they're going to be. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But it's very overt. It's not, it's obvious, isn't it? It's obvious. All you have to do is look at Sam Smith to know that there's something seriously awry. And not only that, but all of the artists that are going around wearing devilish kind of logos and stuff like that. I mean, it's been going on for a long time, but now, they started doing it in the opening ceremony of all of these sports events and stuff like that in Wembley. It was becoming more and more overt. Now I think the devil thinks, I haven't got time to fart about. Let's give them the whole whammy. Let's give them the lot and let them choose. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, that's a funny little expression, isn't it? The end of the day, the only two things that the devil can offer is power and riches. Power and riches. That's what it's offering. And it's always only offered power and riches. That's all that it has. Why? Because if we believe the story, the devil was given dominion over the earth. And what can the earth offer? This earth. I'm not talking about our beautiful ascended earth. I'm talking about the crass, dark 3D earth. What can it offer you? Power and riches. What do power and riches do to you? They poison you. They make you worse. They make you horrible. They make you rotten on the inside. When the devil offered Jesus all the riches of the world and the power and the dominion and the kingdoms, Jesus just said, nah, no thanks. Yeah, he just said no thanks. What happened? Did the devil take him and lock him up? And no, the devil went away because he said no. And if that's just a metaphor or if that's a real story, it doesn't matter. The message is very clear. You just say no. That's all you have to do. You just say no, but it must be vocalized. I think this is and we talked about this before, we must vocalize it. And I find myself, I don't know how you find, but I find myself in a position where it's very easy for me to vocalize that. It's very easy for me to, and with other people, to talk about where we are and the fact that I'm no part of it. And I think that's where we need to be. That's where we are, in fact. It's not where we need to be. So he's out in the open, but that means that the Jesus energy, God, is out in the open as well. Isn't that just what we see? Because people are shifting. God or the devil, good or bad, this is where we are. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the next video. Okay, I love you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.